take this. My coffee is missing again. Who are you? I'm assuming that's what this is. Your resume. Brilliant. Well, I just got here, so you're going to have to wait. That's all. Sweetheart, do you know why you're here? Do you know where you are? This place, because Emily, my assistant for a while now, told me about you. And it's not really about your clothes that I'm worried about. It's about your makeup. I heard you call it stuff, but we'll get into that in a little bit. For now, let's just worry about your resume and getting some information in here. So we'll just let that load up, but in the meantime, we'll deal with this. I'm just a little bit sick, that's all. And by the way, my name is Miranda. Didn't seem like you knew who I was when you walked in here either. So you've got basically a binder full of information, is that correct? Well, either way, I'm going to have to enter all of that into here, and that's if I choose to hire you. And right now it's not looking good. So let's see, you graduated from Who Cares? You came here from Who Cares? And who cares? Because let's just do a little interview ourselves, shall we? Put them on hold. I am not available, and you know that, Emily. And where is my coffee? I like it hot. That is all. So, sweetheart, what do you know about makeup? Because judging by your looks, it's not looking good. No. See, that stuff, that color on your eyes, it's not a purple. It's not just any color. It's actually an indigo. And in 1955, the first makeup palette came out, and it was a quad palette, a 4-color red, blue, orange, and violet. There are more than one color in the spectrum in a category. So for example, that disgusting indigo shade that you have on your lids at the moment with, I guarantee, no primer, actually is not purple, and that stuff is technically what was chosen for you by the people in this giant building. Yeah. So, sweetheart, when you decide that you're gonna just casually call it stuff, you might want to think again. But let me guess, you have just a beautiful work ethic, correct? You're the disgusting little girl or whatever you identify as a makeup artist, correct? Do you have your own YouTube channel? Are you a beauty guru? Because that's not what we're looking for here. I just fired 2 beauty gurus from the YouTube population. I like to call it the cesspool, but that's just being nice. That's all for that. I'm just going to light my candle here. You know a lot about candles. Well, sweetheart, like I said, this isn't a clothing industry. This isn't a this is a makeup industry, but it's not a candle industry. We're not looking for that here. My computer is started up, so after this I will take down a little bit of information, and then from there I'm going to just give you a little runaround about our industry here that you seem to know nothing about. Where is my coffee? I need it and I want it hot. At least I got the candle right. My scent goes by day of the week. So we're done with this for now. I can go on the floor where my feet lie. It appears that, of course, nobody cut the wick, but I shouldn't be the one having to blow this out. You see, you'll learn very quickly that you're not important here. You work for me for a year, and just then, you can get a job at basically anywhere in this city. I am a very known director. I am the president and chief of this company. I run your life, and everything you put on your face is thanks to me. So, real quick, let's get your full name. Jenna. Excuse me, Jenna? That's not your name? Okay, Jenna. How do you spell that again? Date of birth. What is your most recent job? Because just judging by your overall appearance, it's not looking like it was anything other than a McDonald's job or some type of fast food chain. They try to tell me that those fast food chains are the ones that make my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they are right, but unfortunately their salary is not what they are making me. And I am actually making it for them. Do you know the phone number to this place? Great. A little bit more information. You know, my assistant Emily should be doing this, but she recently got hit by a taxi carrying some makeup palettes into the building. And my ex-assistant, who I disliked dearly, but was probably one of the best assistants I have ever had gone to Paris with me for a palette runway type deal. Unfortunately, Emily, who is still here, couldn't go with me because her assistant who came before her seemed to do better. And, well, my dear, my sweet, she worked her way up and left because her idea of inner beauty was something that we don't do here. So for now, I'm just going to put this down. But anyway, yes, she is in the hospital right now. And if you don't do your job correctly here, you won't last long either. I'm sorry to say. But so far, so adequate. My twins gave me this. So, sweetheart, let's quiz you a little bit. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to pull out some makeup brands. This not being a palette, but we're close. This is a palette. This is a palette. This is a palette. All of these are palettes, sweetheart. Except for the first one. And then we'll move on to 2 more makeup items because, as I said, it doesn't appear that you know diddly squat about my company. Now, first and foremost, what we do here is we distribute. All makeup that comes through here are big name brands. The only name brands that we don't do here are Chanel and Giorgio Armani, which actually just recently started doing makeup and is actually failing, so I won't bring that kind of brand into my company when it has to do with makeup. Now, Giorgio Armani and fashion are one thing, but Giorgio Armani and makeup are something completely different. That's all on this subject. Let's start with the first palette. Since it doesn't show the name of the creator, I'm going to see if you can tell. First off, what is this palette considered? Is it a double palette? Is it a triple palette? What is it called? You know, if you were listening, I actually had mentioned it in the beginning. This is a quad. 4. 4. here. Let's, where is Emily? Let's go with something more recent. Can you tell me who the maker of this palette is? Sweetheart, sweetheart. The name is right on the palette. And you can't tell? Ugh. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills, who recently just did a collab with Nicole Guerrero, and since you look like you come from the cesspool of YouTubers, it looks like you would know who Nicole Guerrero is. You do. Great. Well, why don't you obviously know who is the maker of this brand, as her name runs quite fierce on the outside of this palette. Let's just look inside. So, here are the colors of this palette. So let's do some basic math. Can you tell me how many colors are in this palette? You're correct, there are 14. Do you know what a swatch is, my sweet, my darling, my sugar pie, lovely plum? You don't, of course you don't. Well, excuse me. Let's just, let's see here. Well, a swatch is where you take a color from a palette, or it could be lipstick, if you even know what that is, judging by the Claire's looking lip gloss from 1992 that you appear to be wearing on your lips. Is that correct? Yes, of course it isn't. But you would say otherwise, wouldn't you? Anything can be a swatch, so I'm just going to take this color right here. And I'm just going to... That, my amazing sweet cherry on top, darling, is what a swatch is. Got it. Good. That's all. Do you know why I swatch there? Because that part of the arm is pretty much the closest to the skin on your face. It's soft, elastic, and almost poreless, which gives a easy way to check the quality and texture, things like that, of the makeup. But you wouldn't know that, would you? Can you tell me the difference between this smoky palette and this? You know what? No. I'll make it easy for you. What is the difference, darling, between this smoky palette and this glitter palette? They're both by the same brand. If your beautiful large brain could seem to process that, but just seeing by the beginning this whole interview, I don't think so. So, difference, please. No, see, sweetie, the difference between a smoky and a glitter palette is let's just show you. glitter. Glitter. Smoky. This color. Dark colors, glitter colors. Oh my goodness. Your dollar store makeup face is really getting to me, but we're just gonna end it here, and I'm going to show you one more thing. What is this? No, see, this is eyeliner. It's Kylie Cosmetics, and we distribute a lot of Kylie Cosmetics here. You have completely failed. You have failed that, and we still have one more quiz to go. Because now that we're done with palettes, we're going to start with makeup brushes, and the blending on your face is just quite, it's not even adequate. It is below D, it is below F, it is, I am disgusted. Frankly, I don't know what we're gonna do. I need an assistant though, and I am trying my best to give you a chance, because you come in here with your 30-page resume showing your entire past, and you expect me to just look over it and give you this chance. But you see, sweetie, darling, I'm at a loss. Emily is missing, and she was supposed to be out of the hospital, but who knows? She makes the calls and I'm stuck, so we're gonna do one more quiz. I have some makeup brushes, and I'm just going to ask you the names of these brushes and what they're for. That's all. I'm just going to line them up here. Since Emily is not here to arrange my collection, or clean them, for God's sakes, I am, doing them out of my own collection dirty. Judging as I've just been through a divorce, and it's not me, and it's not my name going on every article, and my face being alone in every paparazzi magazine. It's my kids, my twins. They're the ones who are ultimately going to suffer, and I don't know. I can't help you. I can't help myself. Let's just get back to business. What is this brush called? Now, why would we sit and do that? Why would we sit and cancel this interview so I can talk? Why would we do that? What is this brush called? No, it is called an artisan brush, also known as a toothbrush. You're not even gonna know what brand these are, because these are way too high class for somebody like you. I have 3 of these here. Could you make out what they might be for? This is for something, this is for something, and this is for something now. Emily, are you here yet? Of course she's not. This is for contouring. This is for foundation. Yeah. Those brushes, though, they can be used for other things. They can be used for highlighting. They can be used for concealer, anything actually with those types. But what is this? No, it is not for painting, my sweet, my cherry crush. It is actually for highlighting or blush. It is a fan brush. You take highlighter, you put it on your cheekbones, you put it anywhere you can. This brush, do you have any clue? Blending, blending. This brush. No, it's actually for applying masks. Wipe, 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 sweep, 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 sweep. That. And last but not least, I don't even know why I'm still doing this. This is a Morphe brand. It's known among the YouTube cesspool of discount codes and scams. But I unfortunately like it for my contouring, and so does my makeup artist, who has just recently quit, so I already said the name. You got one right. Contouring. We're done here with that. And I don't know what I'm thinking. You can leave. I have a lot of work to do. And I just wasted all this time with you. With a older aged, whoever, whatever. Leave. That's all. Hey, hey. Hey. Come back. Come back. I can't believe I'm doing this. You're hired. When can you start? I would like to formally welcome you to my company. I'm going to need a Dunkin' Donuts coffee medium with half the cup of cream, half the cup of coffee, and 2 sugars. Welcome. That's all.